first, are you ready to sing, you guys? Brandy, you ready to sing?
Here goes Brandy.
Oh.
Come on.
Okay.
Get it, girl.
Everybody. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Sing it
Come
to
on. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly we're all bright and breezy because of all the wonderful and new things we're learning about you here today. Everybody! Nathan!
Yeah!
Great!
Right on.
Nathan?
You know what? I don't even think I'm going to sing anymore after that.
Yeah.
How do you follow that?
You can't. You just can't.
How do you follow that?
You just have to suffer.
Oh,
Wow, now look at this picture.
Look at
here.
that picture. That's like,
Wow.
wow. Yeah.
That's it.
Look at that soul patch. That's horrible. I don't know about the soul patch thing anymore.
Well, it's gone, I can see.
Yeah.
I'm not letting him do that one.
You got rid of it.
Oh, man.
Take a look, and there's the video. Well, you guys, let me tell you a little bit about this man. Born in Ventura, California, raised in the Inland Empire, Nathan Ray came up in a musical family. His parents, well known for Christian contemporary music.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, Nathan. So Nathan came up in a household where people were doing music. He started, at least what he says, his interest, because, you kind of do things at that age without necessarily any prompting or thought. You're just acting like a child. But at age 8, his sister started taking drum lessons. And I guess just being around, Nathan started getting into drumming. That led him to dabble in other forms of music, and by the time he was 12 years old, his parents got him his first guitar.
Mm-hmm. And I had no interest in it at that time. I was like, I'm a drummer through and through. I'll never touch this thing. And then, I don't know.
So by then you had defined yourself as a drummer already, kind of, huh?
Oh, I was totally into drumming. Like, I still love drumming. Production-wise, I love drumming, and I love goofing around. Not in front of people, I don't drum anymore, but yeah, and I started dabbling in the guitar, and I couldn't really figure it out. It was like so complicated because drums, you don't have chords.
Right.
You just have rhythms and whatnot. And drumming is kind of a separate culture among itself from music, I believe, because I just hung out with all drummers, so it was
kind
like
of
a loyalty
physical thing too.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever think that maybe your parents bought you a guitar because they wanted you to get off the drums?
My dad played guitar. So he
get that boy.
he thought he would spark an interest. And at that time, he totally didn't. But I'm ever thankful for it now because as I got older, I started getting into the written word, and how better to sing written word and your emotions, your opinions of things than to play guitar with it, So that came out to be a really nice advantage, And starting off drumming helped a lot with my rhythm, so,
Huh. Now, where were you playing? Now, did you guys have a special room in the house for the drums, or you guys just had
garage? And my parents' office.
This kid start.
Yeah, my parents' office was
Garage.
right upstairs, and I think they just got so used to it. I think if I wasn't drumming, they felt weird.
Huh.
So, the garage was my workshop. Broken sticks everywhere, all over the place. Getting in trouble for not cleaning up my mess. But I wasn't worried about the mess. I was worried about the music.
But so Nathan, it wasn't a discipline issue to get you going that early, that young. I'm always curious. You know what? You're around it.
I've been severely. I've had so much energy when I was young. I still consider myself like a high energy individual. Like if you catch me in the mountains or something, I'm just gone.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was younger, I had severe ADD, which I probably still have it, but I've taken an advantage to it because when you have ADD and you're super hyper and you can't focus on something, one thing that you do that does catch your interest, you can totally just hone in on that and close everything else out. So I find that to be an advantage. All that hyper energy I've put into now something that I love, and it's probably made it advance, maybe at a nice rate compared to if I didn't have ADD. So it could have been disciplinary, but I'd just rather say that my parents knew I was getting rock.
Yeah, exactly.
So you liked it. They didn't have to go like, Nathan, go practice.
Never, no.
Huh,
Never,
that's
not
interesting.
Once.
You fell in love with that instrument all on your own. At what point did you consider yourself to be writing songs?
Writing songs. I'd started writing songs. Well, actually, I was drumming for a hardcore metal band called Birth and Burial.
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah. I used to play really super heavy music. Yeah.
Like what? Okay,
I
like
don't
what?
see you
Like
doing that.
what?
With your ADD, maybe.
I used to
Come on,
have
Nathan.
like a mohawk that hung down the side of my face. I had lines shaved in the side of my head. I wore all black. I was depressed. Yeah.
Who would you say that they most sounded like? If you had to say any.
The hardcore band?
Yeah.
Shoot. I would have to say anywhere between a band called As I Lay Dying and let's think of something a little. It Dies Today. Yeah, die. Yeah. And yeah, this one band called Black Rose Death Parade. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, is it just like kill, die,
No,
kill, die?
that's my next CD that's coming out. Black Rose Death Parade. Nathan Ray, look it up.
Well, because you certainly have flip flop now. Huh?
Yeah, no, yeah. When you're younger, you have a lot of figuring out to do. So I was quite angry and aggressive at that time. And when you start to figure out the things that have conditioned you to be a certain way in your mind and find a way to open up to the whole world that's out there, I think you can flip flop and use your energies for better. You know, so
Right.
yeah. That's
Well,
basically
certainly
what
comes
happened.
across. Man, I think it's just such an amazing story. Even though, unfortunately, your life's been full of some challenges.
Left and right, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
And
it
it's
hasn't
not
been
over.
easy.
It'll never be over because I'm being, I don't know what it is. It's just slam, 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 and I got to be tough, and I got a big mountain to climb, and I'm going to do it. So, you know,
You look so young.
I'm 24.
Oh, okay, you're still young.
Yeah,
You still got a lot more mountains.
yeah. You know what? But I've had like 3 gray hairs recently, and I'm really excited.
It shows your age.
Well, there'll be more.
Once I'm salt and pepper, I'm growing out a mustache.
Oh yes.
She hates when I grow out a mustache, but
And this.
I love it.
Your
No
soul
soul patch, no. If I played the bass and wore glasses, I'd have a soul patch.
Oh yeah,
Put my
yeah.
hair into cornrows.
Very good.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody. In order to get a feel for this young man, it's nothing better than to get a little listen. Here's a piece that from on his online spot. Everybody. Blackbird. If I can get this.
Which one is he singing today? What are you singing today?
What was that?
What are you gonna sing today?
Oh, I have a couple songs from the album, and then if permits, I would do a Tracy Chapman cover for you guys. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who's that naked girl?
Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Fix those sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the light of the dark black sky. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly. Yeah, to the light of the dark black sky. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Yeah, take these broken wings and learn to fly. Yeah, all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Yeah, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. I was only waiting for this moment to arise. Said we were always waiting for this moment to arise.
Hey! Wow.
Wow, that was hot.
Oh, that's sexy, man. Who is that?
You know, yeah, we were saying that's why we were caught up. They was missing buttons, we were caught up.
Did you see that wig? That was a crazy wig that guy was wearing.
I don't get why men are blessed. Men get the hair, and then the women have to fight for that.
Exactly.
They did my hair so huge
Hair.
for that, you know? And I never really realized how huge it was until the video was done, and I was like, okay,
Oh.
Made
not
you
doing
a
my hair like
sex
that
symbol.
anymore.
And that's a sexy video. That's a really sexy.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, a bunch of questions coming from the chat room.
Oh, okay.
Mac McAllister loves this. Talking about who directed the video.
Director of the video is actually in my email. I'm not exactly sure. I know that
So
it was
you-
produced by my management, Red Rock Entertainment Development.
Well, tell them this whole story because the reason why you don't know is that this thing kind of came up.
yeah.
Tell them that story.
I was
Nathan.
actually in Burbank working with a producer named Ty Stevens, a wonderful man, a very talented man, and he pitched this song at me. He goes, "Hey, we're gonna try and do a cover called Blackbird," and I was like, "I don't know that song." You know, and I knew like a Beatles song called "In My Life" because I sung it at a wedding with one of my buddies one time, and but I do have a deep appreciation for the Beatles, of course. But yeah, he pitched it at me. I learned the lyrics day of. We did a scratch track, and I believe like a week later we had finished laying the regular vocals and then worked on backgrounds, and then guess what? You have a music video coming up for the thing before the CD's even done. It was pretty crazy. We went and did that, and that was my first behind camera anything, so I was totally freaked out.
Wow.
And this is my second time speaking behind a camera because the first time was with
Hey!
you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, we love being first.
But it was really on the spot, like pow, you know. The studio recording, it was really fast, you know. It might not sound like it to people, but there are many different things I may have done. But I think all artists have a perspective like that upon things they listen to in themselves. So,
Well, you did a wonderful job.
well, thank you very much.
Tell us about anything of that young lady.
Yeah, he wants to know about the young
She
lady.
was
in the
gorgeous.
video. Crying her eyes
She was
out.
gorgeous.
Oh, well, what we did, we stabbed her in the foot with a safety pin before every scene, and we had to switch to the left foot after a while because the right one was getting ready to fall off. No, I'm just kidding. That's a girl.
Beautiful.
That's a girl named Alicia Ann Huerta. Very good-looking girl behind camera. She does a lot of camera work. I'm not exactly sure. I believe she lives in Vegas now, doing some show work out there. But yeah, I believe she was into acting and whatnot, and she actually came through, of course, by my management again, Jeffrey Brooks and Ford Inglerth of Red Rock Entertainment Development. They knew her and said, "Hey, you would look really good in this music video with Nathan here," and she pulled off that crying like nobody's business.
Wow.
Yeah, she did so well. Like she had to do that over and over again, and I don't necessarily want to spread her business out about that, but she did have certain material to read of a past situation for herself that really got her into that mindset, and it was just crazy to be around, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, impressive.
yeah.
Come on, everybody. Let's go take a look at the site. Now, we told you we didn't want to make it complicated. NathanRayMusic.com. Nathan Ray Music.
I like it.
Take a look, everybody. Let's go take a look at some of the photos.
So fierce right there.
He's got the photos,
I'm looking at you.
Yeah, that's right.
the big hair.
Looking right at you.
Big hair and baby face with a soul patch. I feel like such a different person now, and it's only such a short
You're
time
so much
ago.
freer, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I know I don't wear that shirt anymore.
And now, for those who didn't get enough, in color.
Bam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, clenching the jaw.
Right.
Real off the wall. Off two walls. There we
Yeah,
go.
like what you're wearing today a little better.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah,
Hey, that's hot.
we vintage renewal
Gotta be
around these
casual.
parts.
Yeah. Brothers got to, keep it cool.
How long ago was the photo shoot?
Oh, this photo shoot.
This was like over a year ago.
It has to have been over a year.
A year?
Ago. Yeah,
Wow.
over a year ago. Yeah.
You have like baby fat.
He's lost that?
You ain't seen all the baby fat. Oh wait, you have.
Not bad.
Yeah, you
Not
know.
bad. Okay.
Now, Nathan, the shots that you did, do you have any experience modeling or anything? Is
Not
this-
at all.
This is
I
just stuff you did for yourself, huh?
This was through a photographer named Mikkel Healy. Very, very talented, wonderful woman. She made me feel so comfortable and just made me feel at home. It was my first photo shoot professionally with a screen behind me and whatnot, and we actually had planned out things to do. But it was really comforting, you know, my first time.
So you've been in music since you were little, but you haven't been doing a lot of YouTube or...
I've done a lot of YouTube, like probably since I was about 15 years old. But I have this thing about myself where I make stuff and then I delete it later. So
I love that. I do that all the time, right? I do the same thing.
He couldn't pull up my NSYNC cover that I did a while back. I'm totally stoked he couldn't pull that up. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube and whatnot. That doesn't bother me because I'm making the videos myself.
Yeah. You just don't want to watch yourself. Is that your...
It's watching myself because I critique myself, and I think every artist does that.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to have an artist who paints sit there in front of his painting and someone was commenting on it, he'd be like, yeah.
You got to kind of walk away.
Yeah. Because
that point.
that cup of tea is looking real nice to throw on the painting and start over, you know? It's a weird psychological thing, putting out creative things, you know?
Now, how about this site here? Because you're showing really a wonderful presentation. Someone do this for you? You involved with this?
That was
Nathan?
also my management, Red Rock Entertainment Development. They've actually put
job.
everything together to get that CD produced for me, get it made. They're pushing me as much as possible. They've done the site. They did the music video. I haven't had to do anything but practice and try to remain sane during the whole thing.
Wow.
Wow.
There's been a lot of time off in between when I finished the CD. There's been a lot of time off where I've been writing, and I had also had some family issues. But it all worked out nicely because this stuff wasn't done yet. This site has actually launched, I believe, maybe 2 weeks ago or such.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Perfect timing.
Wow.
Yeah, so they back me up really hard. They do everything for me.
So you seem to be on a spiraling kind of a thing of first and experience happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you run across Brandy at the Peacock Foundation.
Yeah. You should show.
How did you come to be?
Definitely
Oh
not.
my gosh.
We are
going to
get you all your first,
Oh,
too.
no, look
We're
at-
getting all your first
Look at-
also.
Already
Look
got
at
mine
they're going for it.
No, please.
Oh man.
It's so horrible.
No, it's not.
It's
We won't
not.
watch the whole thing.
6 million people watching this.
Yeah.
That hippie. Who's that hippie?
Oh, yeah, you did have your hair down.
Running fast to lower your feet, make it last. Oh, your defeat won't be far ahead. Hold your sword, but keep it sheathed, 'cause such remorse would make us bleed. Only see red. But I'm sorry, I won't let this go. So far I forfeit all that I know. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't fall asleep knowing these shadows darken me. Yeah. Make your bed beneath the trees. Lay your head or fall like leaves to what you believe. Drift away from slow decay. Seize your day is what a wise man say. But I'm still seizing me. So I'm sorry, I won't let this go. So far I forfeit all I know. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't fall asleep Hey, hey, hey.
Nathan Ray's girlfriend. He's the artist behind us.
Yes, he is.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he is very.
Now, how long has he been singing?
He's been singing.
Oh, I gotta make fun of you on this.
I'd say about 14 years for playing.
It's the hardest
I ain't been singing 14 years.
Here today for the Peacock Foundation.
He is signed by Red Rock Entertainment.
That's the way you do it.
That's what you're supposed to do, though. Don't act. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be.
So,
Oh,
yeah, he's gonna
keep going.
It's all work.
a lot more pretty soon, but so far he's just getting back on from having a long break.
Yeah, he just mentioned something.
Yeah, that was hard.
Happened, in his past.
Yeah.
His sister. Just sad. So he's breaking through that.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's here today because he's amazing. And then I'm after
You know, I
today.
think I'm gonna
Where
play
are we
my
going
sister's
next?
song today too.
Right now we're
That way
just kind
people on
of
the internet can
going around. We're
relate
selling
if
his
they lost
CDs,
someone.
and his stuff is over on iTunes, and also we're going to be start working on a new album pretty soon.
Awesome. So you can find him on iTunes.
Everybody. All right, I'll pause that.
That was Lacey Hedden, a.k.a. from Umbridge.
Hey, wonderful.